on to Guardians of the Galaxy, number 10 in the Marvel, the MCU timeline sort of thing. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Obviously, click in the link on the description below to go to my Twitch stream. Follow me there. But yeah, so Guardians of the Galaxy, very, very different from the others. All right, so this came out in 2014, had a budget of 230 million, and got back in the box office 773 million. So yeah, they near enough tripled the money. Yeah, so this was a risk for people to make because it is so out of there, so out of everything what we've been doing. So we've been getting used to Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, been getting used to all these guys, Hulk and that. And then all of a sudden, these guys that, unless you're a hardcore comic book reader, which I'm not, you would have never heard of before. And then now we're meant to invest into some randomers. And when you're watching these randomers, you do invest in them. Every single one of these people are so likable, so different and funny and charismatic and cool as hell, or like dopey as hell. They're just such cool people to watch on screen. It does not take you long to love Groot. Does not take you long to love Drax. And Rocket is amazing. Yeah, Peter Quill is cool as hell. Gamora is Gamora. But yeah, it's a really, really interesting film because it's all about space now. We are seeing more of the actual universe. We go inside a celestial's head, which is a gorgeous scene. So this is showing that there's more than what we've seen. There's bigger entities around this universe. This is a head of a celestial, and it is friggin' massive. And there's a whole city inside it, and so forth. So it's just got some great chances to do some great cinematography because they're able to use the actual space, planets, other races, other technology. So we're able to see some really interesting and diverse just scenes. It's just really, really good. This is all about the Power Stone, another of the Infinity Stones. So we've gone through obviously the Tesseract, the Ether, and now so the Reality Stone, and I'm pretty sure the Tesseract's the Time. No, that's not the Time. It's the Space one. And now we're on to the Power Stone. So that's 3 of the Infinity Stones now being shown. And this is in 2014. So we're going through. We get to see a lot more of Thanos. We get to hear him speak. Do a bit of commanding against Ronan. Ronan's he's also part of another group that I can't remember the name of. But he's got some special group that he either forms later. I can't do it later now. Or had in the past. But I don't know, that's all part of the comics, which I don't really follow that great at all, to be fair. But yeah, so this film, surprisingly funny. I've not seen it again since it first came out, same as all the Marvel films. So rewatching it, you get to see a lot of the characters, how their backstories are, how interesting they are, and we see them develop later on in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and stuff. So this is where they just create their little family. They're all misfits. They're all sort of had all their losses. They're all they're all in pain, or they've got stuff to redeem or revenge and stuff, and they all just end up bonding, getting together, and just fighting for the same cause, and end up becoming friends. It's a really nice watch, with some beautiful shots and that, and just Groot and Rocket's relationship is just one of the best things in this. Those two together, they got such a close bond. It's I would like to know where Rocket originally found Groot, and obviously more of Rocket's backstory of who created him, because he's a friggin' genius. He is one of the smartest creatures there is. He can build anything, and it's just really nice. But it's very emotional when Groot's dying and stuff, and obviously we are Groot, but he does some hilarious shit where he just spears through fucking 8 dudes and kills 20 people in total with them, all attached to his arm, and he turns around smiling all adorably at it. And that says there's any time Drax or Groot seems to be doing stuff, it's comically weird in a really good way, and that. But yeah, it is. This film deserves every bit of recognition it got, because they're using a bunch of people no one's really heard of and made a fantastic film. Like, this is such a fan favourite film because it's so different but so good. You know, it's hard to fault it. It was a risk well worth taking, and it fully established every single character fantastically. Obviously, we get to see Nebula, obviously Gamora's sister, another one of Thanos' adopted daughters. And more about their history of them being tortured and stolen and forced into being weapons and that. So showing how cruel and relentless Thanos is about going for his goals, and about Ronan being a puppet to Thanos. And he's just like someone even says that Thanos is one of the strongest people in the galaxy or whatever. So it's a great film. This is definitely one of the top films of the fucking MCU. Alright, but yeah, that's it. My thoughts on that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoy it, if you enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy 2 more, let me know. Alright, see you guys later. Bye bye.